Hi, it's Emily from the Mind Body Project. Welcome back to day number 7 we're on now. So we're looking at 20 transforming concepts. So to challenge your limiting beliefs, limiting thinking, and limiting decisions. Because we can do better. You can do better. So number 7 is, so we're looking specifically at problems. So the problem with the field of psychology is that they don't understand happiness and success. If you do not know happiness and success, then where are you leading your patients to? Yeah, so that's a problem. So I have no issue with psychology. They're moving forwards with things. They're starting to get involved with the mind-body side of things now. And a lot of people are trained in not just psychology, they're trained in things like NLP. They now start to look at nutrition and all sorts of stuff. So it's actually building, it's actually getting a lot better. Traditional psychology though. So what tends to happen is that you've got different fields argue with each other. And when I started off doing, getting into change work, everybody, like you had psychology fighting with NLP or transactional analysis fighting with CBT, and you had all different people, all different fields fighting with each other. It's like I just went, you know what? I'm just going to do it all, because then I'll see what works. I'm going to try everything and see what works. So I've done that, and I've said this in a video before, that where psychology is useful, where they've got a bit more experience, is actually diagnosing and putting you into categories. Yeah. Even though sometimes it's very disempowering, but they're very good at being able to monitor, because that's what they're sort of trained into. So, but they would usually work, here's average people here, and then you've got the average of the average. You've got dysfunction down here, and then you've got excellence up here. Psychology is very good when you're around this part here. So when you're really bad, feeling down, mental health issues, psychology is very good at that. Yeah. The problem is they don't study here. Excellence. So they can't get you there. Because their mind, when you study what's wrong, then you spot what's wrong. Now, speak to a psychologist. They always be able to tell you what's wrong with you. How many of them tell you what's right with you? Because their brain is not wired that way now. It's wired a different way. Unless they're doing specific stuff on themselves, like personal development and a load of other stuff like that on themselves, then how would you know how to get to there if you don't study it yourself, if you're not doing it yourself? If your life is not amazing, you've got the money that you want, you've got the house you want, you've got the family that you want, you've got everything that you want, and you're contributing to others, and you're constantly growing, and you're setting targets for yourself, you can't really get there. So it's going to be very hard for them to get you over here. Usually they stop around about here, where they get you to the average of the average. Now what I mean by that is like, that is essentially the best they're going to get to you, the average of the average in society. And then after that they'll leave you alone. So that is to study, to be happy and successful, you have to study happy and successful. You have to immerse yourself into it. You have to be that way. You have to know how to create those emotions, create those states inside you at will. You have to know how to get results. And I'm talking about big creative things, life-changing things. If you're doing that constantly, then you'll be up here. And then you've got more chance of helping other people get from there to there. Usually I come in around about here, and I've studied here. So that's where I'm trying to get people from to. When it's real dysfunction, then I'm probably not the person to come to. Yeah, because that's just, they're probably the best. Psychology or psychiatry, because that's going to prevent you from harming yourself or harming someone else. But once you're out of the danger zone and you want to actually make sure that you don't go back or don't relapse, then really and truly they should go, Eldin, here you go, and get them thinking successfully and towards pleasure, thinking about towards pleasure rather than away from pain in the mindset.